What's up, YouTube? My name is Gary. This is Become the Music. Welcome to the channel. Tonight I'm doing my second listen to the band Ghost. And by request, a lot of people have been hitting me up with comments and requests from my first reaction. Thank you for all of that. I'm going to be checking out Life Eternal. And this is a live version from the Palacio de los Deportes in Mexico City. So just reading in here from the album Prequel, the fourth studio album by Ghost, released in January of 2018. And of course, as you Ghost fans will know, Tobias Forge, probably I'm saying that wrong because he's Swedish, so I'm sure there's a different pronunciation I'm not aware of. He played virtually everything on this album except for maybe some piano and drum parts when they would call in a studio musician. So, yeah, these guys have a huge following, and this album was actually nominated for the best rock album at the Grammys, and yeah, it did really well sales-wise. You know, Billboard 200's number 3 on the Billboard 200 charts. That's crazy. I had no idea these guys had this kind of success. Cool cover. What's there, 4 or 5 covers released for this album? 5 different versions of the cover art. Awesome. So I found out through the comments from my last video that I thought that there were different singers, Poppy, Meredith, 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought those were different people stepping into that role, into that character, if you will. Turns out that I was wrong. I was corrected by people. Thank you for that. It is all Tobias Forge. So on this album, I think he was Papa Nihil, Papa Zero, Papa Nothing, Papa Nihil. So yeah, looking forward to checking this out. This is a live concert video, so I want to see how they sound when they do this live, because the first thing I did was a studio cut. So let's check this out. Ghost with Life Eternal. Let's hit it.
Can you hear me say your name forever? Can you see me longing for you forever? Would you let me touch your soul forever? Can you feel me longing for you forever, forever?
Awesome.
I know the light grows darker down below, but in your
Dressed as a nun.
it's gone before you know.
Love it. Maybe she is a nun.
This is the moment
Probably
of
not.
just letting go. She said, if you had life eternal. Can you hear me say your name forever?
So this is not live. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was filmed there, but it's not. This is not the live recording, right?
Touch your soul forever. Can you feel me longing for you forever, forever? We dance.
Speaking into a banana.
I feel your
Let me back that up.
forever, forever. We dance once more. I feel your hands are cold. Within your heart, a story to be told. This is the moment of just letting go. This is the moment of just letting go.
Just going to stop here for a second at the solo. Just a couple things. One, the masks remind me of Slaughter to Prevail. Whatever, they're just masks. Again, I'm struck by... I don't hate me for using the word pop, but it's very structured pop sounding, and the clean vocals and everything, and the background vocals and all that stuff. It really has those hallmarks of you know, pop rock. I don't mean pop like Britney Spears or whatever. I keep expecting this band to be really heavy because I hear them, I see them mentioned on Loudwire and Kerrang and all this kind of stuff, right? And stuff I read about them says, you know, operatic metal, theatric metal, whatever, Swedish, and he came. I guess he came from some very underground bands. I can't remember the name of them. Someone will correct me in the comments there, please. But yeah, I'm sure they have heavier stuff, and hey, it's good. I like it. It's fine. I'm just saying I'm surprised by that it's not more aggressive or something, right? So yeah, that's my comment for now. Let's get back to it here. Awesome. Oh, people are really into this band, hey? That's awesome. That's great. Tricycle? Saxophone. You hear some little piano tinkles up here.
If you had life eternal.
Huh. Somebody in the comments who recommended this song to me, said something about, correct me if I'm wrong, like taking part in a ritual or something like that, live concert where they talk about you got to see what the fans are all about when they're taking part in the ritual. Or I can't remember if that's the right word, but just let me know. Yeah, I'm curious about this band because he knows how to write. He writes really well. He's got a good voice. It's well produced. Everything's there. And I don't dislike it. It hasn't hit me, and sometimes it takes a few listens. I mean, I remember when I first checked out The Warning, I happened to pick, like, I can't remember what the song it was, but it was one of their newer singles that came out last year, and it was pretty poppy, and I was like, I thought these guys were heavy. I don't know. It's like, it is what it is. It's a poppy hard rock song or whatever. And it turns out that was the completely wrong song to start with, and I got totally blasted in the comments by the Warning Army. And trust me, I'm a huge Warning fan now because I went back and checked out, like, I don't know how many reactions I've done to the Warning now, 8 or 10 or something, and I've loved everything. I think they're a really killer band. So yeah, tell me, Ghost fans, is there a name that the Ghost fans go by? Is there some kind of moniker that denotes you, like the Warning Army or Fishhead, like I'm a Fishhead or whatever? Juggalos. What are you known as? What's the Ghost fan base known as? Please let me know where I should go from here, because I'm intrigued about this band, and I want to find out why people are so gung-ho and like just really into this band. So there's got to be something there that I haven't caught yet. And again, I'm not saying I don't like this because it was fine, but it hasn't hit me about why this is such a huge draw for people. So is it the mythology? Is it the fact that, you get dressed up and it's an event together? Is that kind of thing? Which I totally get. Maybe what I was reading into this band before I'd ever heard them, just over time, you hear interviews or mentions in magazines or online articles or whatever. I was expecting them to be either like kind of genty, like really aggressive and heavy and down tune, or more like kind of Sleep Token, like that kind of thing, which this sort of has that little bit of in that way, in that there's atmospheric stuff and it sort of has that, like, let's get together and be in I don't want to use the word coven, but you know what I mean, like a group of people experiencing this ritualistic kind of thing together, right? So yeah, hit me up in the comments and tell me, what's different that I should check out. I've heard two songs that I thought were sort of mining the same area. So is there heavier stuff? Is there more aggressive stuff? Is there faster stuff? That kind of thing. Let me know, because I'm really interested. So thank you for spending time with me on this reaction. I look forward to seeing you again, and I hope you're doing well. Peace out and take care.